They're out there for our Friday and also the first day of meteorological spring. So March 1st didn't really feel like spring either, but hey, we do have better weather heading our way this weekend. So that is the good news. Quick look outside of our Thurman Dam cam. You can still see some cloudy skies out there, still seeing raindrops on most of our camera lens, and temperatures have stayed in the 40s all day long. So it has been a very chilly day, all thanks to that north wind just helping pin that cool air in place across the area. Here's a look at our radar. So still around town, we're still keeping an eye on at least some light to moderate rainfall. Rain hasn't necessarily been super heavy today. It's just been very consistent and steady. So rain totals for us here around Augusta, anywhere from around 1/4 to 1/2 inch. So nothing super impressive, but it's just been impacting most of our day. Now you can see west of us, there is another system that is barreling towards us. So this is just going to gradually make its way east, and outside of the CS array, there actually are a few strikes of lightning up towards the coast, and with this next batch of showers moving in from the west. So not ruling out a few rumbles of thunder. Looks to be a low threat. This would all be elevated convection, so it's not going to be any severe weather threat, but hey, maybe get woken up by a rumble of thunder or two for tonight. Here's a look at our rain chances over the next 16 hours. So tonight, at least some scattered to numerous showers expected through midnight. And even early tomorrow morning, we're going to keep that chance for rain. So if you have outdoor plans this weekend, it looks mostly dry except early Saturday. That could be impacted by some rain. But what's been in place today is the wedge. So northeast winds have really kept this cool air mass pinned against the Appalachian Mountains. So just to kind of give you a rough idea, so our Appalachian Mountain chain right there, whenever we get a northeast wind, it pins that cool, denser air near the surface, and it just kind of locks it in place, so it can't really go anywhere. But it creates a really big temperature gradient across the region. So from Atlanta to Augusta, we've been in the 40s all day long. But if you take that 2.5 hour drive to Savannah, you're 20 degrees warmer in the mid 60s. So that wedge is going to be tough to break down tomorrow. So we may not necessarily see our cloud cover go away Saturday, but will at least be mostly dry. The thing is that we have rain falling, but high pressure is at the surface. Our pressure, our surface pressure, barometric pressure is actually fairly high. So usually when it is this high, we do not have rain. But in these type wedge events, with that cool air pinned against the Appalachian Mountains, warm air is overriding it, and it's able to condense all the moisture in that air mass and produce showers. So pretty cool little setup here, but not super low pressure as rain's falling. Here's a look at it in our in-house model. So through midnight, we'll have pretty decent rain chances. May see some breaks overnight into tomorrow morning. You can see the rain threat definitely is much lower. Not quite ready to say it's a 0% chance of rain though. So if you have early morning plans Saturday, I wouldn't be too surprised if you do see at least some mist, maybe some light rain. That threat will go down though as we get later into our Saturday, especially by the afternoon. But take a look at the temperatures again. So if you see some sun, you may be able to get up to the mid and upper 60s, but if you stay cloudy all day long, you may just hover in the upper 50s again tomorrow afternoon. So it is improving for the weekend, but we're not bringing back bluebird skies by any means. It's still going to be cloudy out there, not excessively warm Saturday, and we could see some more rain show up Saturday night. I don't think this would really impact too many people though, since this would be happening late at night, not really going to be impacting us during the day. Into Sunday, that's when I think we do get back some warmer weather. Most likely highs getting closer to 70 by Sunday afternoon, and you can see the rain threat fairly low again. So outdoor plans looking good to go Sunday. And then by next week, it looks like we're just going to hang on to a spring-like pattern, warm temps and pretty decent rain chances a lot of days next week as well. But luckily, the rain chances looking pretty slim both days this weekend. Once again, keep all your outdoor plans you have. We have a couple of big tournaments, fishing tournaments in town this weekend. We got the big Super 6 shootout, Clarks Hill bass tournament, and then we also have a big striper tournament fishing at Clarks Hill. So it looks good for anglers this weekend. They'll like the cloud cover. That's good for fishing, and not really expecting much in the way of wind, so it's not going to be excessively breezy. We're expecting winds generally less than 10 miles an hour through the weekend. But you can see there maybe a quick little shower early Saturday and then again Saturday night. But during the day Saturday and Sunday looks to be a very low threat for rain. So I definitely keep those outdoor plans. Here's a look at those high temperatures tomorrow. So going mid 60s, maybe that's a little bit aggressive. We could definitely be a little bit cooler than these numbers if that cloud cover does hold steady. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm hoping we see some breaks in that cloud cover tomorrow and it does warm us up just a tad. I mentioned up at the lake there's a couple of big tournaments going on, so big bass tournament and also a striper tournament, so be safe out on the water. There could be some low visibility early Saturday, just with us being right near that 100% humidity, so maybe some dense fog, some mist, some light showers. That'll all be possible early Saturday, so just be safe on the water. Could still be some rain right as you're setting off or taking off for the first part of the tournament, but by weigh-in, not really expecting much in the way of rainfall. But if you want to check out the weigh-in for the bass tournament, I believe that's at Wildwood, and then the weigh-in for the striper tournament is going to be at Dorn on the South Carolina side of the lake. High temperatures do look a little bit warmer next week. We'll most likely get near 75 Monday, 74, 72. So nice spring-like temperatures. The thing is, it is springtime, so that means our rain chances are also going to be going up next week too. But since we are in the first month of or the first day of March, you can see how our average temperatures do change. So we'll go from highs averaging out to the upper 60s to the mid 70s by the end of the month, and just looking forward to those warmer days. And it looks like our long-term outlook does favor above average temperatures. So this may actually be the coldest day we see for the rest of the season. It quite possibly could be that our high temperatures, at least the rest of this end of winter, start of spring season, our temperatures stay above 50 for high temps. So could be our last chilly day. We're hoping so. I don't think we have any snow in our forecast anytime soon. So we're actually going to stay with highs in the 70s once we get past Saturday. So it does look like a little bit of a spring outlook next week. We'll stay warm, but there will be the opportunity for rain majority of days next week. So keep it here for those updates, but just hunker down and bundle up tonight. It's cold and wet, just a good night to be inside. We'll have another update for you coming up on News 12 at 11.